our 2023 recommendations. Well, happy holidays. I hope you guys have enjoyed your holiday. I'm having a pretty good year. Things seem to be starting to be okay, and I'm happy for the new year. For the yes section, Candy Cane Lane, besides the name being adorable, this is a sweet little movie about our character that makes a deal with a mean elf named Pepper. Everything, everywhere, all at once. This movie's great, and everyone was right about it being good. What I heard about it was very on the, it's a good movie, you should watch it side, but that didn't prepare me for this kind of movie. It's very confusing to describe. Just basically, it's about the multiverse. It's very funny. Your Christmas Are Mine. Upon recording this, I realized that they've made a sequel this year, but I didn't see it. But anyway, Your Christmas Are Mine. This couple, wanted to spend Christmas together, but they end up going to each other's families, so they spend them apart. It's really cute. Something from Tiffany's. A mix-up between a ring from Tiffany's and The Wrong Woman caused some cute misunderstandings and antics that end in love, of course. The Bodyguard. This movie's adorable. Yes, I've seen it before, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. Finally, we're watching it. It's so cute. This is peak romance. Mysteries of the Faith. This stuff is cool for me. It's cool to find out the church's knights that protect the artifacts, and I love the knowledge of religions and artifacts and all kinds of stuff. Murdered to Us Part. Suring versus Hasten. It's pretty obvious that there was something here that was planned. Family Switch. This cute little Christmas movie is about families switching places in a very cute and comedic tone. And yeah, this theme has kind of been done before multiple times and Christmas-wise to my understanding, but it's still very cute. Space Force. Steve Carell stars in this great show about the military trying to get to space. I liked it. It was very cute. And it has Phoebe in it from Friends. Christmas as Usual. This movie's about an interracial couple going home for Christmas. To be honest, they both seem very unfamiliar with each other's cultures, so they kind of brought it onto themselves by how things went with their families because they both were very out of touch. But it ended okay, so that's good. Best Christmas ever. So this girl finds out that the girl she's jelly over is the one who she's spending Christmas with because she ends up at her house randomly. And her life is perfect and blah, blah, blah. And it's pretty cute, to be honest. Godmothered. A fairy godmother in training comes to Earth to try and become a fairy godmother and try to make them relevant again. I like the lore, and it's pretty cute. Central Intelligence. Yeah, I saw this movie a while back. Pieces of this movie long ago, but I went to rewatch it, and it's great. I love soft characters as Robbie. Makes movies great. I love characters like that. You Again. A few generations of high school rivals try and get together to become family. Pretty heartwarming and cute. Quiz Lady. A girl watches every episode of a quiz show, much like Jeopardy, and the more stuff happens, the more she has to go on the show and try to win the money, and it's just a really well-written movie. A Christmas Karen. This movie takes place in a Scrooge-type story kind of vibe, but she's a Karen, which is a customer service worker. I find this hilarious. The vibes were hilarious, and I love seeing the Karen get, justice. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. 1,000 Pound Sisters Season 5. I adore this show. Lots. And it's great to see how far Amy and Tammy have gone. And all the drama that's unfolding this season is crazy. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. So 2 hitmen from 2 separate hitman organizations get married without knowing about each other. And it's so well acted and everything. And they both look so good in this role. And then the sexy toxic tension was great. The Man Who Invented Christmas. This is a story about how Charles Dickens made The Amazing Scrooge, aka The Christmas Carol, told in a very stylistic way, and I thought it was really good. The Night Before. I've watched this a long time ago, but I feel like it's pretty tame and wholesome for a Seth Rogen movie. Yu Yu Hakusho. I love this anime, so seeing what they did with it is really good. After they did their One Piece animation, I was intrigued, to say the least, and yes, they did a great job of this adaptation. I'm hoping to see more of it. Carol at the End of the World. The show is very creative in its storyline. It's so lovely. So basically, an asteroid is going to destroy the world, and now our main character, Carol, is dealing with it. Not very well, but she's dealing with it. And how a group of characters are using having an office job as a distraction, and the art style in this, beautiful. The only thing that's weird is there's a lot of random nudity in here from a lot of old people that I'm just kind of like, why is everybody naked? I don't know. Naga, this movie's weird and creepy, but basically this girl has to run from an evil camel. Yo, Christmas! This girl is trying to convince her family that she has a boyfriend for Christmas, so they'll stop worrying about her, and obviously she doesn't, and it's just a funny, sweet little show. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, another storyline I'm jelly I didn't write. Anne buys a fairy to be a bodyguard. However, people think he's a companion fairy and keep trying to get in his pants. Like everyone, like every man and woman and old man and child and grandma that sees him is trying to get in this man's pants. Like, calm down, people. Like, everybody, not even kidding. But the lore and world building is great, and the love story is precious, and it's so steamy. Wild Crime Blood Mountain, a documentary about a serial killer that takes place on a mountaintop. Jack Frost, this movie's cute, and the message is so sweet, and I love this old animation style so much. Like, I love claymation movies, so good. The Family Stone, this movie's so funny, and oh, so dramatic. Like, this stuff was so funny. Like, you just really need to watch this movie. There was a lot that went on in it. It's so fun. Journey to Bethlehem. This was a musical version of the story of Jesus and how he was born. And it was so good, and it was so pretty, and it was so well rehearsed and written. I really liked it. I liked the costume design, I liked the casting, the songs were good. Like, it's really good. I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. Like, I didn't even know it was a thing, and then I saw it on Amazon Prime, and I was like, what is this? And it's really good. The Podcast Murders. This serial killer has a podcast, but she uses the podcast to collect victims. The entire vibe of this movie is crazy. Arte. This cute little anime is about a girl who's wanting to be an artist in, like, I think it's like the Renaissance time, where royal women weren't allowed to be artists, but it's so cute, and the art style is pretty cute, and the whole vibe is really nice. Makua, I don't know if I'm saying this right, the Forest Song. This movie was actually made in Ukraine, apparently very recently, so it had to have taken place during the war. And as sad as that is, it's very cool that this movie was able to come out during such a really stressed time. And it looks beautiful. The art style is beautiful. The movement's beautiful. I thought the songs were cute. I thought the lore of this was really cool. Like, I like to find out stories about different mythical things from around the world. I thought that was really cool. And the movie's beautiful. And the lore is great. Now in the mess section, the snowman. First of all, in being so that the main character's name is Harry Hole, that should tell you a lot about this movie. Like, that's a weird vibe, to be honest. Like, why would you pick Harry Hole to be the main character's name? But anyway, it's about a serial killer putting people's bodies into snowmen, and Harry has the worst life ever. Like, they make you feel so bad for this man for no reason. I believe this is based off of a book, but I might be wrong. Merry Little Batman. This animation was really cute, but besides that, I didn't like it too much. Now for the no section. Drive. This movie was something. All this man does is not talk and drive, and then that's the story. I don't even know how this should have worked, because it felt like there were pieces of it missing. Like, it felt like there were pieces of the story missing. I don't know, I did not like it. Perfect Christmas. This Barbie movie didn't compare to the other two, which are really good, like the Nutcracker and the Christmas Carol, which I would highly recommend if you didn't see those Barbie movies yet. They were really good. They're amazing. By the way, this one's kind of not so much. The story in this one, I think this is the last Christmas movie Barbie has made, and I understand why. The songs were not great. It's because it's a musical. But then whenever they sang Deck the Halls at the end, I was like, see, they should have just sang these, because whoever wrote the songs in this movie, they were not it. I had a great holiday and so much fun, and I can't wait to start the new year.
Finish him!